So my name's Savannah. I'm in from Mumbai. I've lived in Mumbai all my life, and I remember like growing up and people telling me, "Oh my God, you shouldn't dress this way. You should you know, cover yourself up more and dress to match the culture." And I never truly understood that. So as I grew up, I started seeing all my friends going out and dressing up and going out late, and I got into that lifestyle. And I think that that is something I like to do. It's something that that gives me happiness. So if I dress up with revealing clothes and I'm going out in the night, it does not have to mean that I am giving you signs and I'm trying to show to you that I am interested, because I'm definitely not. If I was interested, I'd walk up to you and tell you. So when I heard about the 31st incident, about him saying whether ants, whether sugar, when I see an ant coming to my sugar, I'd step on it. And that's exactly what I do to that guy. So I did not, like that girl, whatever happened to her, I'm pretty sure she did not walk up to him and tell him that she was into him. So what he did was wrong. No one asked him to do it, no one gave him signs. If he thought that her short clothes were signs, then that's on him. Yeah, I think we go by like the old way of thought, but you move with the times. Times change. You have to grow up with it, and you have to figure out that okay, now we've moved to a generation where people do dress up. They wear short clothes. It's safer to go out at night. Maintain that. If you're gonna say stuff like, oh, she shouldn't wear short clothes, then probably you shouldn't be looking. So yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. Honestly, I think that everyone has the equal rights. Just because you're a man doesn't mean that you have more rights or something. Everyone has equal rights, and it's not like just because you're a guy you can just stay out for however long you want, and girls have to come home because that's their duty or whatever. It's not right. They can do whatever they want. It's their life. They can dress up however they want. Like she said, anyhow we dress up doesn't mean that we want attention. It's just like we like dressing up. So that's why we are dressing up like that. We like it. So we are dressing up like that. You don't have to look at us. You don't have to make comments, and you don't have to approach us in an inappropriate way. You should just mind your own business and just go along. Okay, just leave us alone and let us have fun. And just because you're a guy or something doesn't mean that you can do whatever you want. You can have all the fun you want, while we have to just sit at home and just do womanly chores and everything. Be so stereotypic and everything about and you don't have to be like that. Women are now evolving. We are getting out and we are experiencing more things, and I think it's really good because everyone's now being equal now, and I think everyone should have equal rights, and you shouldn't be restricted just because you're a woman. It doesn't make any sense. You are one soul. That's it. God doesn't look at you like if you're a woman or a man. God looks at you the way you are, the person you are. He doesn't judge. He doesn't discriminate. He just looks at you for the person you are, and you will get the things for the things you do, not because you're a man or a woman or something. So yeah, that's my point.
Okay, so hi, I'm Angel D'Souza. I'm from Thane. So basically, I agree with what they said, but then even I feel that even there are a lot of women who comment on other women. Like I remember once me wearing a crop top and walking, and there was this woman who looked at me, stared at me, and commented on me. I don't think men should judge women, or even women should judge women, for that matter of fact. Like you can do whatever you want to do. It's your own individual thinking. Like who's somebody else to judge me? And a lot of men say that, oh, if a guy rapes you or looks at you in a bad way, you should not wear such clothes, or you shouldn't do like that. Like, I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for him to rape me. Like it's his fault. He has a bad eye. He's a bad person. Like why are you blaming it on me? Like if he's a bad person.
My name is Riona. I come from Navi Mumbai, and I'm here to talk about how the way society treats women. I feel regarding the recent issue of the Nuvia molestations in Bangalore, I
I wholeheartedly feel that the chief ministers have taken a wrong stand by supporting the molesters. In fact, they have personified us as sugar that is appealing to ants. That is like a really horrible thing to say. And I don't feel the notion of boys will keep on going till, and the society has to change that notion. I feel so. And I don't know whether to feel angry about the way society is treating people or feel scared about the pitiful Indian society and the way society treats girls. Personally, I have been a resident of Saudi Arabia and I have never faced such kind of discrimination there compared to what I'm feeling in India. The way I'm feeling scared to go out, or how my parents are feeling insecure taking me outside alone.
My name is Shweta and I stay in Mumbai. I'm a very proud Indian girl. My parents are very nice to me. Everything is awesome. But only thing that holds me back from what I want to do is some restrictions. I can't say that they are restrictions. My parents won't allow me to wear whatever I want to, just because what my relatives or anybody else would think about it. They just feel these clothes are not good because guys will comment on it, or
It's okay. Keep rolling.
there is this thing that happened to me yesterday.
Okay.
I was going to meet my friends and my scooty just got petrol got finished and my scooty just stopped. So we were 3 friends, me, another guy and one more guy. So one guy had to go to get petrol and me and another friend were left. We were walking down the road and there's one uncle who knows my father. Usually we talk nicely, but yesterday when he saw me at 7 o'clock with that guy, he didn't spoke to me, he just went. At that time I felt yeah, that is why my dad doesn't want me to go at 7 o'clock just below my building with some of my guy friends. These small incidences just holds me back from what I want to do. I don't have that independence as those who live in New York City or somewhere else. That is why I have decided that at some point I'll leave this country and I'll go to some nice place where I can do whatever I want to do. Actually, this is not nice. I don't really want to do this. But just because I can't do what I want, that's why I'm just doing this.
Okay, hi, my name is Pankuri Srivastava and I'm a student in Bangalore, Mumbai. I'm doing PG post-graduation in Media Entertainment Management. And as a media student, I want to say to all the conventional thinkers that please grow up, it's high time. We are living in the 21st century. There is nothing, I want to live, I am a girl and I want to live my life in a safe environment. Everybody wants that and everybody wants a freedom, and you have no right to take anybody's freedom. And so please, it's high time, grow up. Don't tell anyone you can't wear this or you can't do this, because it's really none of your business, it's my business. And I don't think so that even if you are a boy and I'm a girl and I can say you that, okay, you also, it's up to you.
Keep rolling. It's okay. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Okay.
Don't worry about the stumbling part. You can take out your rage as much as you want.
And
You can bash them. You can say whatever you want.
and we know that there's a lot of rapes happening, there's a lot of crime, and there's also a feminism thing that is actually in our youth, and that is nice, but we should not take advantage of the feminism also, yes. But it is very, very important for all the people in our Indian society to let girls to let them do whatever they want. please don't tell them. We know we are intelligent, we are human beings. The way you have brains, we also have brains. So it's high time grow up. Yeah, I want to say one thing more, that I've learned a lesson that people out there will talk about you, will criticize you, but please live your life, live the way you want to live. Don't change the perception, and don't just live the way you want to live. And
Okay. Hi, my name is Avneet Bhatia and I'm a student at Wellington Institute, Mumbai. Being a media student, I have this thing that you should always voice your opinions for everything that you feel about. So the three things I live my life about are that we should never judge anyone. We should keep an open perspective, a broad mind, broad mentality for everything. And third, we should respect everyone's opinion. I mean, what people say and do, they have a reason for it. We should just respect it from their point of view. And my message to all the conventional thinkers out there is that people, please set proper examples. What happened in Bangalore? If a city like Bangalore is showing us something like that, what examples are we setting for tier 2 and tier 3 cities? So please act like metro cities. Show that you are the ones who has a broad sense of mentality. Show them that. So according to me, a life well lived is where you actually don't care about what people think of you, but you do what you want to do. I mean, provided you're not hurting people, then there's nothing else that can go wrong.